still on a Jamaican hunt. We are Taste Rite here in Pembroke Pines, Florida, and we're here to try out the patties. They have all different type of patties. They have Jamaican beef patties, of course, shrimp patties, they have fish patties, they have jerk chicken patties, you name it, they have a different variety of patties, regular chicken patties as well, meatloaves, just a nice bakery with cocoa bread or without cocoa bread. They have patty and everything in there. Ackee veggie beef, chicken jerk. Boom, let's do this. Patty in South Florida. Pembroke Pines patty. We just come from Taste Rite Bakery. We went to the Pembroke Pines location. They have 6 other locations in South Florida. So we have ackee, we have fish, and we have jerk chicken. We're going to try the 3 patties and so I'll go on with some Florida patty. Alright, so I find this quite interesting and unique that this is a fish patty. And I'm interested to say, oh, very flaky. Look at that. Very nice flakiness coming off of that patty. And once you look inside, there's a healthy serving. I mean, they didn't short you with the filling, I can tell you that. You can see some onions in there. And it's a fish patty. I'm interested to try this. Fish patty isn't something that you see very regular, so let me see how I go on with it. So here we're going with the fish patty. I mean, the patty is so flaky. The crust is absolutely just falling right off. Look at that. It's just dripping. That's a fish patty for real. That's crazy. Actually, I really like that. Getting the fish flavor right out of it. The crust though, the crust is just so flaky that it's just falling right off. It's just ashing right off. Look at that. That's a very nice cut. And then you have this side where you can see the fish has started to come out of it, and the filling is absolutely, it's very good. Not spicy at all. I mean, well, a little spicy, but not overpowering. That fish is good flavor. I mean, it's well seasoned. I'm getting a yeah, man. Well seasoned. I see all seasoning coming out of it. Oh man. They have some onions in there that have just been cooked down till once I bit into it, once I saw that it was an onion and I bit into it, it actually just caramelized and it just melted with flavor of that filling in there. It's a fish filling that we have in there. And man, fish patty, that's all I have to say. No, I mean, like, it really this fish in a patty. I mean, patties are famous throughout the world. There are different formats of patty. I mean, you put something in the middle of something and bake it with a crust like this. You can call it a patty. You can call it something else, an empanada when you fry it. But I know that they have the fish filling in empanadas and in the Spanish culture, but I don't think I had a fish patty. I can't remember I eat a fish patty, you know. Can't remember I eat a fish patty at all. But this is something different and something nice. And it should, I guess, Jamaica was a Spanish colony in 1494 when Columbus came, until the British came, I think in what, 1655 or around that time. I'd definitely choose this, you know. If I go to a patty shop, I'd definitely buy one of these again. It's something unique, it's something different that I never had. And it's just a joy to experience something Jamaican that's new and different. Filling right there in that patty itself. It's not a curry filling, it's not a fish curry. It's basically a fish stew. That's why you can get the taste of the onions and I see cooked down like that, and just nice fish flavor in there as well, which pairs with this flaky crust. I mean, I'll show you how much crust has been left back, how flaky that pastry crust is. I mean, I like it a lot. The crust is really good. The crust is a huge part of any patty, and that flakiness and that tender crust, it adds a nice crunch to it and good flavor. If you're anything like me, you don't waste nothing out of the patty bag. You have to put that to your head and make sure you eat every part of it. Cheers. Behind patty number 2, it's another flaky crust. Boy, them have that crust down packed. And what is that? That looks like chicken. Yup, that is chicken. That's chicken. But what kind of chicken is that? Is that a stew chicken that's in there? Or is that a jerk chicken? Let's find out. So chicken patty, let's eat. I see what you did there. Let's wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. A jerk chicken patty. You can see white meat in there. White chicken meat that's in there. It's not just a paste that's in there. It's actual cuts of meat that is in there. How much patty you know that you got and you say actual meat, chicken meat? A whole heap of people talk about, you know about kicking beef. I'm enough to tell you about kicking beef. It's not a patty thing, but they call it kicking beef donkey. But pieces of actual chicken in a patty, that's not, you know, see that too often, you know. And we kind of stop a couple patty places in my idea. But to have the actual chicken meat in there, that's a chicken breast meat that's in there. They're not shortening on meat or cuts of meat with the patty. It's not ground down completely, but it's cooked down and has such good flavor. That crust. It's crushed. Different pockets of meat. Different cuts of meat, I think. I'm pretty sure I just got some, not just breast. I feel like maybe it's cooked down that much because it's juicy, but you can see that this has been cooked down in another sauce as well, another filling. It's been cooked down in another filling, and the cuts of chicken just pair well seasoned, well balanced, perfect mixture with the crust of the patty, that sweet crust that you have, the flaky crust that you have, and it just pairing very well. I mean, Jamaica, we have some competition with foreigner people, you know. Jamaica, we can't serve just beef and chicken patty alone again, and then like a shrimp in the patty. We want big shrimp and big things in a patty now, because there's some things going on in Florida that we hope them can go on a yard. And there's a hint of heat, there's not a lot of heat. I mean, if you had a child, the child could consume this. The pepper is there, but very mild on the tone, just a soft, perfect flavor. That little hummingbird of spice and heat just right there on the palate and giving a nice little flutter right there. Well, if that was jerk chicken and the other was fish, well, one was fish, one was jerk chicken. Said it right the first time. Then this should be national. You know what we call national all the time? Of course, ackee and saltfish. This is the national, this is the ackee patty, and you can see that it's been cooked down. Of course you have to boil the ackee off, but some you don't have to. Some people do. Some people eat it raw. And it's been cooked down. You see the onions, you see the scallion in there, and of course the national itself, the ackee that's in there, encrusted and just wrapped around in this amazing crust that's so flaky that you can see those actual pieces. If you even move around, actual pieces just falling off when you hold it up. Can you see it? There's something right there, which is a piece of scallion that's in there. It's a lot of fresh seasoning that they put in their patties. And doesn't seem like they use a lot of powder seasoning or anything. Everything that you get out of the patty seems to be very fresh. And that's what makes it, the filling, so nice and so comforting, so enjoyable. It's the freshness that they put into the ingredients, and just having good ingredients to make a filling with an exemplary and almost stupendous crust to go with it. Boom! Yeah man, the sweetness of the ackee, the flakiness of the crust, seasoned very well, getting onions in there. There's a nice touch of onions in there. I love onions, so I don't mind having onions in my ackee nor, and a lot of it in there. So you have the onion flavor in there, you have that scallion in it. The ackee's been cooked down, the sweetness of the ackee with the crust. The crust has a little sweetness to it as well, and that flakiness, of course. You can feel it on your hands after that. It just pairs well, that ackee. Oh man. Ackee is soft, ackee is smooth. Filling is perfect, it's like butter after there. And I can probably give you a little pop-up of what will happen when I squeeze it and let you see the ackee just ooh and gush out. Look at that. That's just ackee that's coming out of there. Jamaican ackee patty in South Florida. You can't get better than this. These are the things that we're trying to find, and these are the great stuff that we look for. Jamaicans, we are everywhere. I mean, you hear me always say it, I use Scissor Kalonji line, but there are a lot of other artists that represent Jamaica well. There's good in us, and we always wanted to bring it out. This is good. This is good Jamaican food outside of Jamaica. And that's what we're here looking for, just bigging up the Jamaicans that are in the diaspora and outside of Jamaica that are still doing amazing things throughout whichever land we are. Even though we're not on Jamaica land we love, we still have to represent, and we still have to represent to the fullest of our country, our spirit and our heart. Big up everybody. Ackee, Patty, in South Florida. Boom. Thank you to everybody at Taste Rite Bakery. I went to the one in Pembroke Pines, but they have 6 locations throughout South Florida. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them by just Googling Taste Rite Bakery and try yourself one of the ackee patties, one of the jerk patties, one of the chicken patties, they have beef patties as well. They have all different varieties. They had things in the showcase such as gizzarda. They had puddings. I mean, we went a little late when the things were going through the door. When something is this good, it doesn't tend to stay in showcases.